Hi, it's Talsvids. This is going to be a video on my thoughts and my time spent with the Series 3 LTE Apple Watch. Now, one of the main reasons I went with the LTE version was so that I would be able to leave my iPhone in my gym locker, which is out of Bluetooth range, and there's also no Wi-Fi in the gym either, and have the convenience of being able to have all of the Apple Music on my wrist. Now, since watchOS 4.1 was released, I now have the full access to Apple Music, so I can access all my Apple Music library, iCloud Music library, and also have the full streaming capabilities of Apple Music. Now, before I start, I just want to give a bit of battery and usage information. Now, in the tests that I've done, I streamed some music from my Apple Watch, and it was connected to cellular, and this was for 25 minutes, and it performed absolutely flawlessly. I never had any mishaps or hiccups in the sound. Everything was fine. Now, during this 25-minute test, I was also using one of the workout programs that's on the Apple Watch. So obviously with me doing this, the heart rate monitor would have been working all the time. And all in all, it used a total of 12% battery over this 25-minute period, which personally I think is quite good considering what the watch was doing. And I would also like to clarify as well that you can use any Bluetooth earphones or headphones when streaming Apple Music from your Apple Watch. Now, the reason I mention this is because there seemed to be a bit of confusion with some of the articles I read online prior to the watchOS 4.1 release on if Apple Music streaming from the Apple Watch would only work with AirPods. But I can confirm that it'll work with any Bluetooth earphones or headphones, and I personally use a pair of Bose SoundSpot wireless earphones and they work absolutely fine. Now, other than using the Series 3 LTE Apple Watch at the gym, I find it useful at other times as well. So for example, if I want to pop out to the shops for a short time, and either if I do forget to pick my iPhone up or I choose to leave it at home, if I want to travel light, I'm still going to be able to make and receive calls, write and receive texts, and get other notifications too on my Apple Watch. So it's nice to be able to travel light sometimes with the LTE Apple Watch. Now, last week, for example, I went for a meal with my girlfriend and I decided I wanted to travel light. I didn't want to take my iPhone with me, have it on the table with our drinks and have drinks spilled on the iPhone. And also I didn't want to shove it in my jeans pocket and have it digging into my leg when I'm sitting having my meal. So I thought I'll travel light, and at least if I'm wearing the Apple Watch, I'm going to be able to ring for a taxi to take us home, and I was able to do that fine. Now, another thing I find useful as well with the LTE Apple Watch is if I have my iPhone on charge or it's nearly flat and I've either forgotten to put it on charge before I go out, or if my iPhone is still charging up and I need to go out, I can leave the iPhone at home on charge and go out with just the Apple Watch on now, and I still have the ability again to make and receive calls, texts and other notifications. So this is handy too. Now, other things I like about the Series 3 is the ability to have Siri talk to you, and also generally the Series 3 feels really snappy when in use, and I feel for the speed increase and the Siri speech talking back to you are worth the upgrade alone. I also find as well with the Series 3 that Apple Pay works even faster than it did before on the Series 2. I find on the Series 3 I hardly have to turn my wrist towards the payment terminal and you get the payment confirmation ping sounding. Now, don't get me wrong, the Series 3 LTE, it's not an iPhone replacement, and I never think it will be due to the screen size limitations, which will always mean it's a better experience using your iPhone for certain things, but that's what the Apple Watch has always been like. It's been a companion to the iPhone, not a replacement. But I think now with the Series 3 LTE, it gives us more choice on if we want to leave our iPhone at home and travel light. Now, admittedly, for this privilege, it's going to be an extra £70 charge here in the UK, and also there's an extra £5 per month on top of your monthly mobile bill here in the UK, but EE are giving us UK customers the add-on free for 6 months, and then after that it'll be £5 a month, and that'll get you 10 gigabytes of data to use with your Apple Watch. Now, although there's only yourself that can decide if the extra costs of the LTE version are worth it, but what I would say is this: if you think you may have a use for the LTE functionality, then get the Series 3 LTE and give it a try. If you find you don't use the LTE a lot and think it's not worth the extra monthly cost, then it's easy enough to get it removed from your mobile account, as you're not tied to any lengthy contract terms like you would be with a mobile phone tariff. You know, really the worst that can happen is you've paid the extra cost for the Series 3 LTE and not made use of it, but the function is always there for you if you decide to use it again at any time in the future. So I think that about covers everything for this video. I don't want to make it too long, I just wanted to give a quick my thoughts kind of video. If you found the video useful, please give it a thumbs up, and also if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll receive emails when I upload any new videos. Well, thanks for watching. Goodbye.